Failure. It's one of those words that can either scare you or shape you. My parents taught me that failure isn't the end road. It's just a step along the way. And that lesson has changed the way I see setbacks in life. When I was a kid, failure felt like the ultimate defeat. A bad grade on a test, not making the team, or messing up a project. It felt like the end of my world. But my mom would always say, failure isn't the end, it's just a lesson. That mindset flipped the script for me. So instead of seeing failure as a reflection of who I was, I started to see it as feedback. A way to learn what didn't work and how I would improve. It wasn't about avoiding failure, but learning how to use it as a tool for my growth. My dad had his own way of framing failure. He'd say, it's not about the failure itself, but how you handle it. You either let it define you or you let it teach you. I remember a time when I was devastated over losing a school competition. I was ready to quit and never try again. But my dad sat me down and asked, what did you learn from this? How can you do better the next time? That conversation stayed with me because it shifted my focus from what I lost to what I gained. A new perspective, a clearer strategy, and the resilience to keep going. My parents never sugarcoated failure, but they didn't let me fear it either. They taught me that the most successful people often have the longest list of failures. Why? Because they didn't stop. Every failure was a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Failure taught me resilience, patience, and creativity. It showed me what I was capable of and what I needed to work on. It's not that failure itself that matters, it's how you respond to it. Do you give up or do you grow stronger? My parents always pushed me towards the later. Today, I see failure as part of the process. It's not something to avoid or fear, but something to embrace. Failure teaches you more than success ever could. Whenever I face a setback, I ask myself the same questions my parents taught me. What did I learn from this? How can I do better next time? So these lessons aren't just about bouncing back, they're about moving forward, stronger than before. Now, let me ask you, how do you handle failure? Have you ever faced a setback that turned out to be a powerful lesson? Share your experiences in the comments. Let's learn and grow together.